This year we are the host of the Biotechnology Society of Nigeria (BSN) annual conference. We are co-hosting together with our neighbor, the Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, Umudike also. So the Biotechnology Society of Nigeria is the society that houses all the biotechnology practitioners, including agricultural biotechnology, medical biotechnology, industrial biotechnology, and all the other ones. But we, as an institute, we are very interested in the agricultural biotechnology. Why? Because it's a tool that we have been using to improve food security in Nigeria. We have used it to enable and empower agricultural production. And the power of biotechnology cannot be overemphasized globally. And Nigeria has already keyed in. We have the Biosafety Act, with which enables us to operate the science of biotechnology. So this is, like every professional association, we meet every year. This is the 37th annual conference of the society. And we meet every year to exchange scientific knowledge, ideas, and innovation on what next to do, what is happening. So we all kept abreast with what is happening around Nigeria, what can we adapt from outside Nigeria, and what, for me, the practical thing is the application. So you see application and people challenge you on what you present, and you're able to defend it and show that this tool is able to help us if we apply it according to knowledge and according to, if we bring all the partners and stakeholders who are needed to make it happen. So over the years, we've been doing this. And with this, we've been able to promote the technology, or the biotechnology, especially in agriculture. So you see that we've been able to use it to provide more resistant varieties of crops, and we're also able to use it to multiply crops. Some crops, their multiplication ratio is low. So we use the power of biotechnology, including hydroponics and tissue culture, to increase the rate of multiplication. So you make for more rapid multiplication of those crops, especially the root and tuber crops. So it's very important to us. Tissue culture and combining it with hydroponics, we're able to produce seed that are clean, and we can easily produce what will take you 2 to 5 years within 1 year. And that's a big one for us. So people use this forum to exchange ideas and to also call on government and policymakers on the way forward, what is needed. And we also involve, like we have the student group. So we say for the future, the scientists of tomorrow, they need to be groomed in the technology for today. So the federal government, for example, is the financier of the National Root Crop Research Institute and the Michael Okpara University of Agriculture. So we are like MDAs to the federal government. They pay our salaries, they give us capital funds for research. So I would say that to a good extent the government is trying, but we need what we call timely release of funds for research, and we need more ample provision of resources for research. And that's where we really, that's a take home for government. We need to have more resources. We need to have, for example, power supply, is expensive now. We're in band A. So the limited resources are not able to push things the way we want to push. But as for the goodwill, the federal government is giving us, same for the state government. And so you will see the environment can speak for itself. I mean, it tells you what's happening. You look around, you see the environment, you go to our laboratories, you also need to go to our field. You will see that government is supporting us, and that's why we are doing well, that people are commending us, right? But we know we can do more, and we need that, what I just mentioned about funding, and funding on time, and more reasonable size of funding to support research, especially where it relates to agricultural biotechnology. We need to do more. But with the ones that they've done and the ones we've been able to secure funding from international donors, we've been able to make way for Nigeria to not just be a dumping ground for biotechnology products. Nigeria, for example, my institute, let me be specific, we're able to practice biotechnology, make for every biotechnology tool that you can think of, gene editing, genetic engineering, tissue culture, hydroponics. We do all of those in-house, and we're able to work to improve crops, to improve the performance of crops, to improve the resilience of crops to climate change. And we are doing that with cassava, yam, sweet potato, the one we call Irish potato. So we have all of that. We have more disease resistant varieties that are out there and that we're also testing.